first thing I had to do was spray up because you know the mosquitoes, they be on their job. Looking at my blonde pepper plants, and of course they got the rust right there, but I was looking at like these in-between nodules and they're brown. This is the blonde bell pepper plant, and I wonder if they're supposed to look like that. They're all like that. I'm gonna try to do a little research. Now look at these guys. These are my pea plants that aren't producing any peas, but they're still growing. And these pea plants are pretty much gone. And what's left is some black-eyed Susans, vining black-eyed Susans. To the trash. Look at this rose bush. It went crazy, and it has a lot more blossoms coming out. It was only pushing out like one blossom at a time, but now go rose bush, go. And this one has just gone absolutely bonkers, and there are a bunch of buds on here as well. I think this sunflower plant is done. I don't see any more heads coming on it, so I'm gonna do some chopping on that one. Y'all, I keep thinking this is a tomato plant, but to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. It looks like a tomato plant. I have a few of these unmarked tomato-ish looking plants. Y'all, this is a lemon basil, and it is already trying to flower, so I'm gonna pinch that off. I'm gonna pinch it way down, and I'm gonna plant this today. This was a sunflower. I planted it way too deep, so it's pretty much done. Get my plant babies. See, here's another one of those tomato-ish looking plants. I think it's a tomato. I don't know what kind it is. Ground cherries. This was supposed to be a black-eyed Susan, but I don't think any black-eyed Susans came up. And this was supposed to be basil Genovese, and I don't think any basil came up. And this was my tore up leaf miner plant, and it's still doing okay. And there's another tomato in there still. I don't think this is active rust on here because it kind of looks the same. So I might put it back with its fellow people, but I would like to spray it again, but it's gonna rain tonight. Now, I feel like this is not tendriling up like I wanted it to. And I feel like these guys are like growing in leaps and bounds overnight. Now, we're gonna get this strawberry today and see how it tastes. Good morning. Good morning, all. And I am kind of finishing up for the morning. So I did record a video for you all on how I planted the tomatoes. So you may see that before you see the garden tours coming out. If not, it's coming up. So make sure you subscribe. All right, so what I did today, I've been out here for a few hours and I'll show you. So we got another tomato in, and this one is the Black Beauty. And I roughed it up with that guy. Raptors. I roughed it up a little bit, but we have another tomato in there and another basil plant. I also got the sprinklers operational in this trunk, so they're fully operational, so yay for that. And I also got the irrigation operational in the bean plants as well. We're missing one bucket because it's in quarantine because it got the rust. And as a note to self, I still need to run some irrigation for the melon plants. I just wanted to make sure that the string beans were done so that they can get their so I won't have to overhead water them. And I also harvested some beans off of these this morning as well. I harvested a strawberry off of here and it was pretty good. And this is the other strawberry bed with the sour strawberries. And there's another strawberry coming on right there. Raptors everywhere. I took a peek inside of here. Y'all, there was a moth inside of here. I'm like, how did he get in there? There was a moth and some flies and of course, raptors. Look at those raptors. They're everywhere. But the mustard greens are doing well. I think I should pick some of them before some other monsters get them. So it's gonna rain tonight. So tomorrow I think I'm just gonna pick them all down and let them grow back up. And I still had some more that I wanted to plant, but I don't know if I'm gonna get to it or not. So I have to say, if you are scared of the raptors, then this garden is not a garden that you wanna be in. Because those raptors are everywhere. When I come in the garden, they're scurrying across the paths. They're jumping from one plant to another. They're roosting on top of the trellises. They're inside where the plants are at. They're everywhere. They're ridiculous. They don't bother anybody and they don't jump out at me, so I'm okay with that. I don't know if y'all can see the spider web. Can y'all see that? It's like the perfect spider web. Y'all, I have to tell y'all, I'm terrified of spiders. But that spider is the spider that I can see. These love bugs, they look like Tyrannosaurus Rexes in the shadows. So I had to look up and see. But that spider is pretty small. I don't know if he's gonna be a big spider or not. I'm gonna let him be for now, but he's on one of my watering cans. So as soon as I need that watering can, he got to go. So whenever I see spider webs, I usually go on the search and destroy, because I'm very fearful of large spiders. But if it's a daddy long legs, he's no match for me. This is a note to self that I need to prune that head off there. I just don't have my pruners out here with me. It's hot. I've been out here for a few hours and I don't want to forget that I need to do that. So look under here. Got another one. Maybe I should clip that leaf so that guy can get out of there. This one went crazy. This was my overwintered neglected knockout rose, and it came back like crazy. So it's back in the house for me, and I will see you all on the next clip. So it is evening time, and I just turned on my system, you know, because I wanted to give the things that have not, that didn't water earlier, which are things that are on the operational irrigation system. Yeah, I be confusing myself sometimes when I'm talking. So I wanted to make sure that they got water this evening. It was supposed to rain this evening, so I was like, I'm not turning that on. But then it's clear skies, because that's how we roll here in Florida. Y'all look at this. So as I'm recording, this is what I'm looking at, y'all. Look at these flowers. Y'all look at this perfect sunflower. That's perfection. No, that's perfect. And these roses have gone bananas. They are beautiful, but they have gone bananas, and I love it. I was indoors, and I was just thinking about all the different projects that I wanted to get done. Y'all, why he gotta be flying overhead when I'm trying to record? And why the air conditioning just popped on while I'm trying to record? The noise. Anywho, so I'm inside. I'm thinking about all the garden projects that I would like to get done. And y'all, it's no way. There's no way everything I would like to get done is going to get done this season or even get done at all. But it's nice to have garden dreams, really. Must be looking for somebody. Now that helicopter is circling makes me want to go back in the house because I watch too much television. Now that helicopter keeps circling around here. I wonder, is he seeing me thinking I'm a criminal or something? Now that helicopter keeps circling and it makes me want to go in the house because I don't want, the U.S. Marshals to come up in here thinking I'm a criminal outside of my house. Now I'm looking at these birds. It's like all kinds of stuff is happening out here. It's just distracting me. We got the love bugs are out here. The love bugs are crazy right now. It's love bug season. And here comes that helicopter again. No, I cannot explain how red this geranium is. It's freaking amazing. Now also, here in my little koi bed, I usually go around and I just pick stuff, like pick out what I know is not, what is supposed to be here. But for some of this, I don't know what is supposed to be what, so I'm trying to just let it grow like this. I kind of think that's a weed, but I'm not sure. This is supposed to be the oregano, but I think that's a weed. What do y'all think? And I can tell some of these trees in my mint. And then I also think there's some grass in there too, but I don't know. I know these are trees down here, but I'll pick them on a different day. Let me show you all. See right there? Yeah, that's another comfrey plant. I actually split this comfrey up when I put it in here. It's really big now. And I put a little small root in here, which was kind of dumb of me. I don't know why I put it here in this spot. And it finally popped up, and it's been in there for about 2 months now. So that's a happy surprise. I think my pea plants are just gonna look very pretty until they don't look pretty anymore. But they haven't, these particular ones have not produced any peas at all, which is quite unfortunate. But again, it looks quite beautiful and stunning here in the garden. So I'm gonna let it go until it can't go no more. However, down here is a volunteer basil, and then you can see leaf miners have been on that. Ugh. And then this, I don't know what that is, but that looks like something that might be edible. It almost looks like a cucumber, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave that and see what comes up. Now look at this in my experimental basket. I didn't even notice. I have another geranium that has blossomed. And this is the one that has the broke branch. It's just hanging on by a freaking thread. I don't even know how that's possible. And it is blooming. Also has some blooming sage as well. It's kind of cool. Now look at all these basil plants down here. Probably just need to take some of these out, and then we have the coluses also. That's coluses too. Got a bunch of coluses. So this is kind of like my experimental basket, but y'all, I may take some stuff out. Oh man, oh, I can smell that basil. Smells so good when I touch it. Got some more catnip down here too. I feel like I'm foraging out here. Yeah, I'm like be digging, looking up under leaves and all kinds of stuff to see what I can find in the Liz Forest. But the Liz Forest expedition is done for this evening, and I don't know what I'm gonna do for tomorrow, if I'm gonna do anything at all. And I will see you all on the next clip. Good day, good day, good day. It's the middle of the morning. I've already been out here to do some things because, y'all, I was feeling kind of under the weather this morning. But I was thinking, man, I hadn't been out, I didn't come out yesterday. And I really needed to do some stuff. But before I close out the garden diaries for this week, I want to show y'all something. I just noticed these are the Armenians, and look, y'all. Cucumbers are coming on, yay! And this plant definitely has the rust, boo. So I'm probably gonna get rid of some leaves off of this. I planted 2 more tomatoes, and I planted them here on my little teepee trellis. So I'm gonna see how this works out. And because that was kind of like some space that wasn't really being utilized. So I have a Somerset tomato here and another Somerset. And I have a holy basil in this one, and I have a Parisian basil in this one, and both have marigolds. So it's gonna be fun trying to grow them in this spot, and I'm definitely gonna have to figure out some shading for them. What y'all think? Y'all think I should eat that? Y'all, that's a red bell pepper, and the red bell peppers take a long time to turn. I decided the first bell pepper that comes on, that I would let it turn red, and then the rest of them are fair game. Because you know I eat green bell peppers. As a matter of fact, I had to buy some bell peppers yesterday for some meals that I wanted to make this weekend. Oh, I also took some strawberries off of the plants. I haven't tasted them yet to see how they taste, and I got some more beans. Y'all, I've been picking beans every day. So that's quite nice. I had some in the stir fry yesterday. Y'all, this is the Bugs Bunny patch, and I have to say, there's a lot of spots that are kind of bare. This patch didn't really come out the way I wanted it to, but it's all right. I'm still gonna get plenty of carrots, and I plan to replant again, and I've been given lots of ideas by my fellow garden tools on how to do it better. So I'm gonna try that as well. So thank you all for your suggestions. Oh, look at that cosmos. It's absolutely beautiful in my cosmos forest, and look at all these buds. I can't wait till they all pop open. Again, that's sage, you all. Sage that has gone to flower. And I'm gonna wait one more day, and I'm gonna harvest some of these. I know I'm probably waiting one day too many, but I just don't feel like dealing with it today. I had another sunflower that bit the dust. I think the sun got it. It was just too hot. But the okras are looking good. Here's another seedling that the sun got. You can see all that sun scald, but it's bouncing back. I love hearing all y'all suggestions and comments and DIY tips, because y'all use them. I use everything that I hear, or I do some additional research. You should always do additional research on the things that you're finding out about your garden. And that's kind of part of the fun of gardening. So with that, I'm gonna leave you guys, but don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also leave a comment, because I love talking to you all, and subscribe if you haven't already, because y'all know y'all love these videos. I love making them, and I know y'all love them too. All right, my garden tools, I'll see you next week. Bye.